My greetings to you all, dear children. And now we are going to start here with the explanation of the next poem, Fire and Ice. And this poem has also been composed by Robert Frost. So, first of all, we shall deal with the introduction of the poem. The speaker considers the age old question whether the world will end in fire or in ice. So, that is a very important question, and that is an age old question. How the world is going to be ended away, whether the world is going to be burnt down or the world is going to be frozen down, whether it is going to be burnt away in fire or it is just going to be frozen down into ice. So this is similar to another age-old question, whether it would be preferable to freeze to death or to burn to death. That if it becomes the matter of choice, what we would prefer, whether we are going to prefer to be frozen down to death or we would prefer to be burned down to death. The speaker determines that either option would achieve its purpose sufficiently well. So both the options are going to be able to achieve their purpose sufficiently well. That both the options, either we end in fire or we end in ice. In both ways, the world is going to be ended away. That is what I would like to provide you here in the introductory part of the poem. So dear children, now we are going to start up with the line by line explanation of the poem Fire and Ice. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. But what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. So children, the poem expresses a very deep idea, the poem expresses a very profound idea that this world is going to be ended away either in fire or in ice. That this world is going to be ended away in two ways. Either it is going to be burnt away or it is just going to be frozen down into the form of ice. So one group of the people have got the opinion that someday the core of the earth is going to be heated up in such a way that it is going to produce an extreme fire and that is going to engulf the entire humanity. While on the other hand, this second group of people have got the idea that one day the temperature of the earth is going to be decreased to such an extent that the life on the earth is going to be impossible and everything is just going to be frozen down. So children, here I would like to tell you that this is the verbal meaning, this is the literal meaning of the lines. But at the same time, every poem has got an allegorical meaning also, a hidden meaning also. So according to that hidden meaning, here the poet has been comparing fire and ice with the destructive features of human emotions. The poet compares fire with desire and he compares ice with hatred. So the poet says that someday the world will end away in fire. So the people who are burning in desire, from what I have tasted of desire means the people who have tasted of desire, the people who have been burning down in desire, they are just going to be ended away in fire. It is for them that the world is going to be ended away in fire. तो बच्चों यहाँ पे मैं आपको बता दूं कि पोएट क्या कहता है कि इस पोएम में एक बहुत डीप आइडिया है कि ये वर्ल्ड जो है, ये संसार जो है, ये या तो जल करके भस्म हो जाएगा या ये बर्फ की तरीके से जम जाएगा. तो कुछ लोगों का मानना ये है, इसकी लिटरल मीनिंग के हिसाब से कुछ लोगों का मानना ये है कि एक दिन अर्थ की कोर इतनी गर्म हो जाएगी कि अर्थ जो है उसी में भस्म हो जाएगी. और दूसरे लोग ये कहते हैं कि एक दिन ये टेम्परेचर इतना नीचे चला जाएगा कि अर्थ जम जाएगी. तो ये तो इसकी लिटरल मीनिंग है, लेकिन अगर इसकी हम एलिगोरिकल, इसकी हम हिडन मीनिंग की बात करें तो यहाँ पे फायर और आइस को ह्यूमन इमोशंस के साथ में कंपेयर किया गया है. तो फायर जो है ये डिजायर ऑफ फायर को सिंबलाइज करती है, हीट ऑफ डिजायर को सिंबलाइज करती है, और आइस हेट्रेड को सिंबलाइज करती है. तो पोएट का कहना यह है कि दोज हु हैव टेस्टेड ऑफ डिजायर, कि दोज हु आर बर्निंग इन डिजायर, कि जो डिजायर में, जो कामना में जल रहे हैं, उनके लिए ये दुनिया आग में भस्म होकर के समाप्त होने वाली है. ये बात यहाँ पे आपको फर्स्ट स्टैंजा में बताई गई. मेरे ख्याल से ये बात आपको समझ में आ गई होगी बच्चों. So children, now we are going to start here with the explanation of the second stanza. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. So here first of all I would like to give you the meaning of the words. Perish means to end away, and twice means the second time. When something happens for the second time, it is happening twice. Then suffice means end away. So earlier you have seen that the poet was talking about the idea of the world ending up in fire, that the people who are burning in desire, they are going to lead the earth to destruction. The people who are burning in desire, the people who are burning in the fire of desire are going to lead the earth to destruction. And now here, without waving off the first opinion of fire, he considers that if the world has to expire twice, that if the world has to be ended away twice, ice would also be equally competent in ending it. कि अगर अर्थ को दोबारा नष्ट होना है, पेरिश, पेरिश का मतलब नष्ट होना, कि अगर अर्थ को दोबारा नष्ट होना है तो वो कह रहा है, वो फर्स्ट ओपिनियन को वेव ऑफ नहीं कर रहा है, फर्स्ट ओपिनियन को वो वॉश ऑफ नहीं कर रहा है, कह रहा है कि अगर सेकेंड टाइम अर्थ को नष्ट होना है तो मेरे ख्याल से आइस भी सफिशिएंट होगी इसको एंड करने के लिए. सो चिल्ड्रन, हियर वंस अगेन आई वुड लाइक टू टेल यू दैट आइस हैज बीन रेफरिंग टू द फीलिंग ऑफ हेट्रेड. काइंडली पे अटेंशन. बट इफ इट हैड टू पेरिश ट्वाइस, सो what the poet has told you, that first of all the earth is just going to be burnt away in the heat of desire. But if something remains and then it has to be destroyed again, I think it is going to be destroyed out of hatred. It is going to be destroyed out of the feeling of hatred. So the feeling of hatred has been referred to as ice, and that is what he says. I think I know enough of hate, that there is enough of hate, and this enough amount of hatred is going to freeze away the earth. It is just going to make the earth frozen away into nothingness. To say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. So this emotion of hatred can be compared with ice, and this ice of hatred is just going to end away the world. तो पोएट क्या कहता है कि अगर दोबारा से फिर कभी इस अर्थ को नष्ट होना हो तो दुनिया में इतनी नफरत है कि ये जो नफरत की ठंड है, इस नफरत की ठंड में, क्योंकि जब हम नफरत करते हैं तो हमारी फीलिंग्स कोल्ड हो जाती हैं. हम जब किसी से नफरत करते हैं तो हमारे सेंटिमेंट्स कोल्ड हो जाते हैं. कोल्ड सेंटिमेंट मीन्स नॉट हैविंग अ फ्रेंडली सेंटिमेंट. दैट इज अ फ्रेज, कोल्ड सेंटिमेंट. कोल्ड सेंटिमेंट्स मीन्स नॉट हैविंग अ फ्रेंडली सेंटिमेंट. तो हमारे सेंटिमेंट फ्रेंडली कब नहीं रहेंगे? जब हमारी फीलिंग्स कोल्ड हो जाएंगी, एंड दैट मीन्स दैट वी हैव गॉट हेट्रेड इन अवर हार्ट. तो वही चीज पोएट यहाँ पे कह रहा है कि ये हेट्रेड की जो फीलिंग है, ये हमारे सेंटिमेंट्स को, ये हमारी भावनाओं को आइस की तरीके से कोल्ड कर देंगी. आइस कोल्ड कर देंगी हमारे सेंटिमेंट्स को, और उस नफरत में ये दुनिया नष्ट हो जाएगी. इट वुड बी सफाइज्ड, इट वुड बी एंडेड अवे. सो आई होप यू वुड हैव बीन एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड द थिंग्स अप टू हियर. So dear children, here I would like to give you some information about the literary devices that have been used in this poem. So first of all, we are going to deal with the rhyme scheme. So the rhyme scheme of the poem is AB, AAB, fire, ice, desire, fire twice. So fire is A, then ice is B, then desire, fire are again AA, and then twice is matching with ice. So AB, AAB, then CB, CB, hate is C, ice is B, that is matching with twice, CB, CB. So hate and great, CC, and ice and suffice, BB. So it would be CB, CB. I hope you would have been able to understand the rhyme scheme. Rhyme scheme you would be able to identify if you just happen to notice the last words of every line. You would be able to get to know how the rhyme scheme has been adjusted. And then we come to assonance. So it is the repetition of the vowel sound in the same line. Previously also we have been told. So there is the long sound of O. I hold with those who favor fire. So emphasis has been laid on the sound of O. Then imagery. Imagery is something that we perceive from our senses. Some say the world will end in fire. So this is a kind of perception, and that is why here there is imagery. Then anaphora, when some expression has been repeated again and again. Some say the world will end in fire. Some say the world will end in ice. So the repetition of some say is anaphora. Then enjambment, you have already been told that when the idea does not stop at the end of the line, rather it continues to the next lines for some time. So that is enjambment, and that is why at the end of the line there is no comma or full stop. So I hope you would have been able to understand everything up to here.